Hey, Dannis. Coach Kiffin told us earlier in the week that he was really looking for someone to kind of elevate their game from the second group of receivers, looking for depth in the rotation there. Uh, what do you see in the competition there at wide receiver? I mean, is someone among that second group ready to really kind of answer that challenge?
I mean, yes, sir. We have, I think the whole second group that we have can all play and all make plays. So that's one good thing about our receiver room right now that most people don't know about. We got players.
What do you see among the competition at wide receiver right now, and why do you think Coach Kiffin is still trying to sort that out, I guess?
I mean, you said, what do I see in the competition?
Yes. Yeah, what do you see?
I mean, I just see the receivers going out and making plays. I mean, that's all we can do. Everything else is up to the coaching.
Thanks.
All right, we'll go to David Johnson. I guess David doesn't have a question anymore. Who's got a question for Dannis? Go ahead, Ben.
Dannis, the secondary that you've been facing every single day, what has been your impressions of the cornerbacks, Jamar Richardson specifically, and kind of what have you seen from the secondary every day?
The secondary looks good. Jamar, he's a very quick and fast person. He can recover, things like that. I think he's going to make plays in the game. But they all look good for the most part.
All right, we'll go to Neil.
Hey, Dannis, what do you have to do specifically for your role to be bigger this year? What have you thought about your growth from last year to this year?
I think confidence. That's all it was. Coming from high school, playing a different level, it's easier then, but everything speeds up. You just have to adjust. Some people take longer than others. But, just playing fast and knowing what to do, that alone will just boost your play.
This offense, from everything people have said, is a lot different than the one that you guys were operating last year. How do you like this one? How much different is it? And kind of what's your role in it?
Well, the difference from last year's offense and this year's offense, obviously we're throwing the ball some, a lot more than we were. But I think my role is just to come in and make plays when they need me, if they need speed, things like that.
Guys have described this as an offense where wide receivers get to be themselves. I was wondering if you agreed with that assessment, and if that's the case, how would you describe, you being yourself?
Well, I mean, I think that the receivers do have a lot more freedom and a lot more opportunities to make plays. And, I mean, that's all we needed.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Nick.
Dannis, did you guys as a receiver room take it personally last year when people would criticize the passing attack, and just kind of how motivating is it that last year this wasn't a pass-first team and now you guys have a chance to kind of be more pass-heavy?
Well, I mean, say that again.
Did you guys take it personally last year as receivers when things weren't working and you guys caught some criticism for it?
Oh, no, sir. We didn't take it personally. We know what we have in our room. We let the outside do the outside talking.
So when all of the guys from last year are coming back, what's going to be different this year versus last year?
I mean, you're going to see us making plays a lot more than what we made last year.
All right, we'll go to Parrish.
Hey, Dannis, when we talk about more freedom for receivers in the offense, what are some examples of that? I mean, were there restrictions last year? Were there very mandates on how you guys ran routes? I mean, what does freedom look like, and how is that different this year?
Well, a lot of the times last year, there were times where we could only do certain things, had to do it a certain way, and, regardless. So but now we can just be football players.